Hi, my name is Antonio Battini, and I'm going to show you 5 tools which are essential for creating a digital twin based on Unreal Engine platform, which is a really powerful tool. So we will start first with Microsoft Excel spreadsheets inside of Unreal Engine. I have here simple spreadsheet, and I will save it as a CSV file, comma separated value, and import it inside of Unreal Engine. So if I open this file, you will see that the structure is similar like in any spreadsheet editor. And why do we need that? Because when you're handling a large set of data, then it's much easier to make an entry and manipulate that data, or if you get that data from external sources, it will be in a spreadsheet format. And this is also a nice way to implement the data which comes from the industries which aren't related to developing in the Unreal Engine. So here I have a simple object with some texts in 3 rows, and I will assign values from the spreadsheet to set this text of this object. The cool thing about it is when you add more rows and more data and you update it, if you press save and be sure that you close your spreadsheet editor, Unreal Engine will detect changes and ask you, do you want to import a new file with new changes? As soon as you click the import, you will get a new spreadsheet inside of your project, so it's easy to update and manipulate. A second useful tool for creating digital twins is API communication from external websites to your Unreal Engine project. Here I have a weather API which is free to use for sample projects, and here in the node call URL I will just copy paste the string file, and from that string file I can get all the objects by its string name and assign it to the text box here, like it's shown in the sample file. And when I hit play, I will get latitude and the longitude and the current temperature, which is here in the second row of the API, in Celsius degrees. I can add more data. I just copy the get field node, connect it to the JSON object, and I will look for something like time zone, copy the string, time zone, and if I drag this out, I can append it to my text box with other data and show it on runtime in my gameplay editor. This is a very easy way to implement external data from the website inside of your digital twin projects. The most important kind of data which you will want to implement in your digital twin project is data from Arduino devices, but unfortunately I don't have any here in my office, so I will create local bridge communication between 2 COM ports. I'll do the simulation between port 6 and 7. Now, in Unreal Engine, I can open this serial port, and if I run the serial monitor on COM 7, when I hit play, I see the data, we are connected. So my serial port is working, and here's my signature. I can show you the text box where I put my custom string. Serial print line. I will change text to my serial port is working when I press spacebar. So when I start the game and I hit play, every time when I hit the spacebar button, I get the message on my communication port. My serial port is working. So this is a very convenient way to control external devices with Unreal Engine. Also, if you're going to use some external devices, you need some kind of communication. And the most common one is MQTT, communication between devices and the digital twin. So I will simulate an MQTT data environment. Here I'm subscribed to a topic test sensor data inside of Unreal Engine. And every time when some data comes, I will print string as a custom event. So I will open up Mosquito in CMD, and my Mosquito service is running on port 1883. Then I will create a topic for my Mosquito, and the topic would be test sensor data. So now you can see that my test sensor data topic is active. I will open up another window and send some data to see if everything is working with Mosquito. So here, if I type temperature 100, I get the value. And the same thing I can do if I start the game inside of Unreal Engine. When I hit play, the text will change to the temperature which I got from MQTT. And the fifth tool which I'm going to show you is how to import PointCloud inside of Unreal Engine. Here we have some sample files, and I will convert this PointCloud bridge into the mesh. It's a long process, around 5-6 minutes, and then export it as OBJ. And I'm going to show you in Blender how does it look like when you generate mesh out of the PointCloud. You see, it's not looking really nice, but you can do this as a template for remodeling stuff. And now I will import this inside of Unreal Engine, and when the loading is done, I will drag and drop it here. So you see the 3D mesh of this PointCloud isn't perfect, and it's memory really heavy, so it's not an optimized way to create digital twins. Then I will recommend you to use PointClouds inside of Unreal Engine because it handles that kind of data really well. This bridge has around 19 million points, and if I change the point size to 2 or 3 or 4, you will lose all that gaps in between. It's a fast and efficient way to contextualize data. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel.